guys, I thought I would do the all about my home tag today. So I've got the questions here in front of me. I've seen quite a few YouTubers do this tag. I've seen the ones that spring into mind right away is the Not So Ordinary Wife and also Young NASA Housewife. They've both done this tag. I know other people have done it, but they're the ones that are springing to my mind right at this moment. So there's a few questions which I'll also pop in the description below if you'd like to do them too. If you do the tag, then let me know, because I'd love to come over and watch yours too. So let's crack on. What is your home design style? Well, I don't really think I've got a style that much. The only thing I will say is I quite like things to be a little on the minimal side. I like knickknacks and things, but I don't like a lot of knickknacks and clutter. Not only because I don't like cleaning it, but because I find it's too messy and it frustrates my mind. So I like things quite calming, quite relaxing. I really like neutral colours, so that I can change other aspects of the decor as I like to change my decor with the seasons. So in the lounge, for example, we've got white walls and a sort of browny beige sofas, and the carpet is brown. That's the carpet that came with the house. We are going to at some point change the carpet, but it's all very neutral, and then I can just like pair different colours of cushions and things to change with the seasons. So I like to keep it quite minimal and neutral, basically. What do you love most and least about your home? Well, least would be the two bathrooms. One of them has got really awful tiles. I don't like the tiles. John likes the tiles, I don't. A blue tiles, and then you've got the pipe work that you can see as well, and I don't like those. And the other bathroom, it's got quite a small bath in it, and it's just, it doesn't work very well. One day we'll get round to decorating and probably remodelling one of the bathrooms to how we like it, basically. So that's what I like least about my home. But in the grand scheme of things, that's really small, and you know, they're functional. It's only aesthetics that I don't really like. What I like the very most about my home is the location. And if you've watched my vlogs, you know that I live in a really small village in the Cambridgeshire countryside. We're not too far from civilization, but far enough out, and it's quite a small village. And at the end of my road, well, basically there's a lake that my village is near, and the lake kind of is sort of a bit of a kidney bean shape which goes round the village. So the lake basically starts at the end of my road and goes round, and we have a view of the lake from the room that I'm in now, actually, which is our dressing room. We have a view of the lake, and that is my most favourite thing about the house, basically. Second favourite thing is I love the kitchen. We were really lucky when we moved in. You've seen the kitchen in vlogs. We can't take any credit for that kitchen. It was like that when we moved in. We only moved in June 2013, so it's less than a year. And I love my kitchen, which is because we haven't been in a whole year yet. There's still lots of things that we want to do in the house. We haven't even started decorating and putting our own stamp on things. This last year has just run away from us, and basically in our past house, which was our first house, we rushed things too much, and we just want to take our time, live with the house a bit, and actually work out what we want to do to the house. It's a long-term plan rather than just rush into it straight away and then regret some of our choices. So someday that will all happen. What is your proudest DIY project that you completed for your home? Well, we haven't done anything yet, it has to be said. Literally the only things that I could say that I've done is we inherited a coffee table from my parents, and I literally put a map underneath the glass top, and that's it. As I say, we haven't done anything else in our home yet at all. Oh, I tell a lie, I did decorate my office, so I guess my office is kind of, but that was hideous when we moved in, so yeah, I decorated my office, but that's about it. So maybe in the future I'll have to do another one of these tags. What is your favourite piece of furniture? I struggled with this one quite a bit. The reason being is that we don't actually have that much furniture. We had a really small house before we moved, and this house that we've moved into is considerably larger, and we still haven't purchased all the furniture pieces that we want to yet for this house. And we still haven't quite worked out what we want and where, and so we literally have sort of very minimal furniture at the moment. But the piece that I love our sofas. They are in the lounge we've got 2 4-seater sofas in the lounge, which I really love. They're really comfortable. And then other than the sofas, I would have to say in our bedroom we have an antique piece of furniture, which was, I believe, my great-grandparents'. It was an old washstand. It used to have marble on the top, but that got damaged, and my father years and years and years ago put a wooden top on, and you wouldn't know, the wood looks perfect. And that's probably my favourite bit of furniture. I love the colour of the wood and the fact that it's like it's been in the family for generations, so I think that's probably my favourite piece. Whether John would agree with me or not, I don't know. I haven't ever asked him. Who is your favourite TV designer or decorator? I can't say that I do particularly have one. I don't really watch those kinds of programmes, so I don't really know. No, I don't know. I don't know. I just don't watch those kind of programmes particularly. If I walked in your home, what fragrance would I smell? I hope you wouldn't smell the rabbits and the guinea pigs, because I'm paranoid about them. So I always have reed sticks in the hallway, and I can't remember what fragrance they are. They're like a spring fragrance at the moment. And then in the kitchen I've always got a candle going. At the moment I've got Clean Cotton by Yankee Candle, and I just change the kind of candle fragrances, the reed sticks, sort of as soon as they've worn out. So what is the best and worst kept spaces in your home? Probably the best room is the lounge, because we only ever use that in the evening. We tend to, well, obviously John's at work all during the day, and then myself, I'm either in my office upstairs, or I'm in the kitchen, or if I'm sitting down and reading or having a cup of tea or something, I tend to sit in the dining room on the sofa in there. So that's like our family room. So probably the best kept space is the lounge. The worst kept space is either the utility room, because that's kind of quite messy, because we've got the animals in there and we're always in and out, and that's kind of a bit of a dumping ground. So that'd probably be the worst kept room. That or my office, because my office is very often messy. I try and keep it tidy, but sometimes when you're creating art and stuff, it tends to get a bit messy. What is your favourite home accessory? It would have to be my mirror above the mantle in the fireplace in the lounge. It's huge and I love it, really love it. We bought that as soon as we moved in. Basically the first week that we moved in, we bought the new sofas because our sofas were tiny, and the mirror, they both came from Next, and I love it. So then, hardwood floors, carpet or tile, which do you prefer? I like them all in in different rooms. In the lounge I really like carpet because it's kind of warm and snuggly and cosy. And I basically like what we've got in our house, to be honest, because from the hallway through to the kitchen and utility, we've got Cardine flooring, which is a bit like a tile. It's not a laminate, but it's not a ceramic tile either. Yeah, it's called Cardine. I don't know if you guys have heard of it. And I really like that. It's easy to clean, it's hygienic, but then you haven't got the coldness of a tile. Our old house had ceramic tiles on the floor with no underfloor heating, and it was quite cold. And then of course you haven't got the grouting to have to clean, which is a lot easier. I don't like laminate wood floors, but I do like real wood floors, which is what we used to have in our old house, and which I've now got in my office. I've got white hardwood floor, which I really like. White probably wasn't such a good colour. I like the look of white because I think it's sort of like a beach distressed look, but it does get quite sort of dirty, so I have to keep tidying, you know, cleaning that up. But I like all things for different reasons, really. And lastly, what is your favourite cleaning product for your home? I use mainly Ecova products. I'm quite environmentally conscious, and I think my favourite one, which is a little bit, I have a little bit of a back and forth about this, because they are wipes, and they're disposable wipes, which in itself probably isn't very environmentally friendly, but I do like them for convenience, because they're already loaded with the cleaning product. So they're antibacterial, so they're good for cleaning the work, you know, any surface basically. And with the pets, I like to make sure I'm using an anti-bac because of where they've walked, you know. And I like the fragrance and the ease and the cleanliness. I don't have to worry about cleaning any cloths. I can just clean and then throw them away, so I like the hygiene aspect. Whether they're environmentally friendly, throwing cloths away, I don't know, but I know they are biodegradable, degradable, whatever version that is. So, but yeah, that's my that's my favourite product. So there we go. That's about my home. You've seen quite a lot of my home, so you probably recognise these things anyway, because I show you quite a lot in my vlogs. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and yeah, if you do the tag, let me know and I'll come and watch. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye.
La 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 la, la la. Oh oh oh, la 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 la, la la. If every day is just a dream, then who would I wanna be? Today I think I'll be the queen, flying through a time machine.